Wake up! Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Real and Unapologetic podcast. I'm your host, Reeve, joined by my boy, my cousin, your boy, C.
What up?
Yes. All right, man. We here, yo. Check out C Studio, man. You see, got the studio going, you know what I mean?
Dude, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up, man.
That's what I'm talking about. See, he got the studio going. This is how you know we did. You know what I mean? We getting real with this, and you know we not bullshit, man. We coming at you hard, and we don't. Yeah, we just gonna keep going. You going whether you watching it, you gonna end up becoming a part of this family because we gonna keep coming, yo. We shoot for 100 episodes. We shot for 10. Now we added another zero on that 10, 100, and then we gonna add another zero on that and go for 1,000. You know what I mean?
That's it. Just watch us from the first one, man. You're going to see how we steadily improving.
Right.
Every show, we getting better and better. That's what it's about.
Yeah, yo. That's what's fucking it about, yo. I just got off a fucking flight. This is the shit that's really about. You know what I mean? This is the shit I couldn't wait for, yo. I wouldn't even want to fucking talk to the Uber driver. Usually I'd be cool with them and kicking it. I was like, yo, I got to get on this shit. I don't even like ranting, but yo, man, listen.
Nah, man. Listen.
No, I'm just telling you.
Start with a rant.
We need to put it in the boom. Come on. Yo, we need a bed in this motherfucker. I'm going to put a bed in here. Just bunch of motherfuckers right here with like guitars and something fucking offended, you know? Nah, but yo, listen. Sat next to, so I didn't even get the chance. I thought I was going to be able to have time to change. So I was like, yo, in the whole ride here, I'm going to tell you why I had to dust myself off. So I'm sitting down in row four, whatever. That's a seat, 4 fucking C. So I'm like in the front of the plane, boom, 4C. I'm a little late to the flight. So not late. I'm not late to the flight, but the lady's already in her seat or whatever. And my group was group 1. And they already called it, and I was like grabbing a sandwich or whatever. So I was boarding when like group 4 was getting on, whatever, right? So I get in, but she's already sitting down in the seat on the left of me. So I sit down, boom. I don't got a problem with heavyset people. You know what I mean? I got love for the heavyset people. We talked about the BBWs, the big back beauties. You know what I mean? We talked. Yo, I don't got no problem with the butt. I sit down. So I'm sitting, the flight going, boom. I fall asleep, tired. I wake up, and she had the shade open on the window, and there's a fucking bunch of hair and shit flying and shit. So little pieces of like dog hair and shit. So I'm looking like, ain't no dog in there. So I smell like now I'm, you start, once you see with your eyes, your ears, and so now your nose, your senses start working.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I smell dog. So I look over at her. And she got all this dog hair on her clothing, right? I got this black sweatshirt on. I told you she was a big girl. So I looked at my shit, I looked like a polar bear had hugged me. Yo, see, I swear to God, I looked and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm doing like this the whole time. And when people know they fuck up, she looked like this.
Stay straight ahead, right?
Straight ahead. Yo, I'm doing this shit like this. Didn't even look at me. I'm like this and this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's long. It was like she got 9 cats, 6 puppies, and 2 polar bears at the house. Yo, mad hair. See, I'm talking about, I've never seen this much hair. And then literally she's moving with her sweatshirt, not giving us shit to wear. Well, she got like this little fucking, what do you call them things them girls wear, man? They throw it over their sweaters and shit. Like a shawl. She got one of them on, so it's long as fuck on me. So I can't even get away from the hair. So now I'm sitting like this in the chair, like trying to slide, you know what I mean? So I'm in the aisles right here, and the dude that's there, he looks at me and he's seen the situation, and the captain came, he's like, got about 25 minutes with coming down. So the dude looks and he goes, you all right? So I was like, I literally did like this. He goes, oh shit, where you get all that from? So then he looks at his pants. He had hair on his pants. This is how much hair was.
No, wait up. But you sure it was a lady? It could have been a fucking Yeti.
What the fuck is a Yeti?
Could have been shedding.
Cause yo, see, I tell you. So I told him, and this is how I was cool. So I told him, I was like, I did like this, showed him, and I said, and I smiled. I go, you got to be nice though. And he goes, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yo, I tell you right now, man, I wanted to say something. She not once looked at me and said, hey, I'm sorry about that. She know if you got 19 animals at the house, you know you need a fucking a fly trap, the sticky trap, a mouse, the white mouse traps, like sticky shits. I mean, you need shit before you go out. Pat yourself down, get a roller, roll your shit. So much fucking hair on it. Long, but little pieces, long fucking pieces of hair, white hair. I'm like, what did she have at the house? Yo, that shit.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I can see your face on that plane now, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, I held it in. They're gonna have to wait, man.
Yo, now you on Real and Unapologetic, man. You got to be real and unapologetic off the air too, man. You should have just started taking that hair off and putting it back on her, man.
Yo, honestly, the only thing I could say to her is you fucking me up, lady. Like, really, this is what I'm in my head. I'm looking at her like, lady, you fucking me up. And I don't want to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem. And like I said, she was obese, so she was bigger. I don't got a problem with, people want to stuff their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but you fucking in my seat.
Like this, though.
You're in my seat.
If she can't even acknowledge the fact that that's what she's doing to, she just going to stare straight ahead. She see what's going on, and she's not even going to apologize. Then you might have to get real a little bit and be like, yo, you got some tape in your bag? Let me roll that shit down my sweater.
Yo, real shit, yo. See, that's how I felt. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, yo, that's the only thing I kept saying in my head, like, you fucking me up, lady. That's how I felt. Like I wanted to say that shit, though, like, lady, you fucking me up over here and yo, I'm literally in the aisle. Like I'm hanging off the seat in the aisle like this in the fucking thing trying to stay off of her. And she keeps moving and shit. And I'm like, don't blow that motherfucking shawl again. Like, put the shawl. Give me the motherfucking shawl. Give me your shawl. Like,
yo, they got to give you some extra mileage points on that, man.
Oh, for real. I just want to get the fuck off.
What they should do. They should do that. If you got a passenger that's getting on your nerves and you complain to the stewardess, they should be able to take some of her miles and transfer them to your
over your shit for fucking somebody. That should be called the fuck up of the day.
The stewardess on there, all her. She ain't even serving no drinks. She just on there acting like Judge Judy. You raise your hand for a complaint. Yeah, definitely. She had a lot of hair on her. Yep, miss, we gonna take your miles. You get 500 miles.
You get 500 miles. I needed 1,000 for that because, I just felt like my arm was being taken away from me for that whole fucking flight. I was just like, this ain't even my fucking arm no more because I couldn't do shit about it. You know how some shit like you can't do shit about something and it's just not your shit no more. And it's just like this. It's like, you got that shit. Do whatever you want with my shit. Fucking take it, throw it over there. Like, it was full of hair, see? Then get off the flight. I'm like, usually I wait and shit. I was grabbing my shit. I was out. And she's coming like behind, whatever. But then get out the flight. So I'm like, all right, do my Uber thing. Boom. I'm standing there. And I had to write that shit down, yo. This girl said to the dude, she goes, what the fuck is your problem? Like to her man. She says this to him, like right there. And the dude, she said, what the fuck is your problem? Go sit down. Let me handle this. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. That's what she said to the dude. So I was like, I wrote it down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And dudes, I keep coming on here and talking to y'all. Stand the fuck up. Your balls are gone. She said, what the fuck is your problem? Told him, you got any more money? Boom. So you could tell it was a distress situation because I ain't even never knew this shit. They got fucking an ATM machine or ATM looking device like a kiosk that you can put money in and get a credit card out the motherfucker.
What?
Yeah, they got kiosks for prepaid credit cards. Real shit.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so she's like, you don't got, that's all you got, whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm standing there, but that, I didn't even give a shit about all the other shit they're doing. I'm just like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yo, but when she told him what the fuck?
Sit down. What the fuck is your problem? Like,
told him to go sit down,
and he sat down. Kid you not? Yo, I wrote this shit down. I wrote this shit down because I'm like, yo, I gotta, cause and I said, it's what this lady says to this grown man. What the fuck is your problem? And she told him to sit down. He sat down. She was like the head. She had the dick, yo, real shit. Because even when they was walking out, I'm walking out to go with my Uber. Shit was like, you know, they tell you boom 4 minutes. I'm walking out. She's just like leading. He's following. One of those relationships that you see them on. He's the dude that you see in Sears in the men's section. And she's picking out his shit for him, and he's standing there while he's picking out khakis and shirts he hates. You know what I mean? Like,
I bet you this is how it started from last episode. Remember we was talking about, you know, how guys is giving up their nuts. He moved in because he thought he was slaying the pussy. He thought he had it made. Right. Yo, I'm moving in her crib. She paying for everything. Look at his ass now.
Yo, what the fuck is your problem? Yo, somebody talk to me like that. Yo, I'm gone, yo. And you could call me whatever, like, oh, Reef, you can't withstand. You got to go. Relationship has problems. Nobody ever saying what the fuck is your problem to me, though. Nobody's ever going to say, what the fuck is your problem? I'm sorry. That just don't, in the men's directory, we don't fucking do that. We don't accept shit like that. That's not transactions. We have conversations and shit of the transaction where a woman goes, what the fuck is your problem? Go sit down, and I go sit down. That it don't work. I'd have been sat down, I'd fucking gone. I'd have been gone. Like I sat down in my car and pulled the fuck off. Like, yeah, what the fuck is your problem? Get a cab. Fuck out of here with that. What the?
Like you said, what was that movie with Love Jones? Remember at the party, he told her, she was like, he was like, walk.
Yeah. Yo, but see, that's what I'm talking about, man. What the fuck is wrong with these guys, man? That's what I seen that. I'm like, I said, fuck it. And that's what made me, I was cool. Right after I seen that, God, he was like, hey, look, you could be going through this. That's just a little bit of hair. It's your fucking sweatshirt. You're going home to your place. You're chill. I said, look what this guy's dealing with. I was like, God, you're right. I'm not in a bad predicament then. I can go wash this shit, get a fucking lint brush. And the Uber driver, I still call them cab drivers and shit. I got to get used to that shit. The fucking cab driver, I'm in the cab. He's like, so I told him the situation. I'm like, man. And he was like, oh, I think I got a lint brush. And somebody, he didn't even have one. They stole his shit. He goes, oh, I guess they stole it. I'm like, who the fuck is taking lint brushes out of Ubers, yo? People, what the fuck is going on, man? That we stealing lint brushes and shit. Like, come on, man. This is not we gotta switch. We gotta fix a lot of shit. See, we gotta shit. Yeah, we gotta talk about it, man. Stealing lint brushes. Leave the lint brushes in the Ubers, man. Only thing you get to take out of that shit is the water. Get you a fucking water bottle. That's it.
You left that lint brush with the chick you was riding next to.
Yo, she should have had that. I was surprised when he said, "Oh, did you see?" He said, "Look on the side." So I looked, and I was like, "Yeah, man, it's not one." He was like, "Oh, they must have took it." I'm like, "My luck, he would have a fucking lint brush." But that wasn't even the thing. That's why I would chill. I'm cool, and I'm not upset at that lady. But it's just like, lady, get a fucking lint brush yourself. You know what I'm saying? You getting ready to ride. You got a shawl on, that motherfucker long as shit. It got hair all over it. And it's like slinging a bear around. Me, if I had a bear and the motherfucker like hit motherfuckers with the bear, they would be fucked up on the plane. A fucking polar bear like coming through the seats. You know what I mean? They would be all fucking hairy and fucked up. That's how I felt, man. But yo, what are you gonna do about it, man? What the fuck we gonna do about it? We can't do shit. We can't do shit. It's like what dude said in Liar, man, with Jim Carrey.
You scratched my car!
Where?
Right there! You know what I'm gonna do about this?
What?
Nothing! Because if I take you to small claims court, it'll just drain 8 hours out of my life, and you probably won't show up. And if I finally got the judgment, you'd just stiff me anyway. So what I'm gonna do is piss and moan like an impotent jerk, and then bend over and take it up the tailpipe.
That's what happens, man. You do all that complaining and saying shit. That's why I tell people, like, instead of complaining, just become compliant. Just be like, fuck it, man. Just because you gonna do all that shit. Like, I'm not, like I said, that lady, she's a nice lady. And that's what you got to say to people. Like, I love her.
She's a nice lady, but she was just hairy as a motherfucker.
Right. Hairy as a motherfucker. Yeah, you got to know, just stay cool. You got to say that to some people sometimes. Be like, I love them. Because then it'll take off that edge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody piss you off. That's what I say in my head. I go, I love them. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And then you be cool. You be like, all right. Because at first I wanted to rip that fucking shawl off, man. Like, fuck you doing with this shawl on? Like, real shit, man. But yeah. All right. So you already heard the rant, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, C? You got any fucking thing? You probably like, damn, my day was fucking not as bad as that shit. He fucking dealing with the hair.
My day, man. Yo, my brand is just about, look, I'm old school. I remember you used to go into a place of business and you were treated like you were important to the business, man. Nowadays, man, customer service don't mean shit no more, man. You go up to the counter, you ain't even greeted right no more. They on their cell phones. I'm like, and they stand there and act like they got an attitude with you. Sometimes I be like, want to say, motherfucker, I pay your salary buying this sandwich, yo. What's your problem? You can't get off the phone for 2 minutes?
Right.
Yo, and I'm saying the owners is just as bad. I saw the manager back there. I'm getting ready to call him. He back there on his phone. Yo, this shit is getting ridiculous, man. I should not have to walk into a restaurant and wait for you to greet me. I'm standing there like, oh, hi, can I help you? Yo, come on, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. We got to get that customer service back.
Yo,
I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired.
Right. We need that shit
but
back.
I'm going to say one time, not about maybe 3 weeks ago, a dude messed up my order, and the manager, he took care of me. Like, I felt like I was back in the day. He was real apologetic. Sorry, I don't know what happened. You know what? I'm here tomorrow. Come back. I'll give you what we left off your order. I'm gonna give you some apple pies and another sandwich. And what kind of drink you want? You want some iced tea? Hook me up. That's
right. The way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. Right. I love that shit, yo. When they look out for you, feel like you have to
now they mess up your order and you come back to complain. They want to fight you. What is that shit?
Yo, real shit. I had that shit. I had an experience like that at McDonald's, man. Yo, I was like, get the manager, and then she really didn't have no fucking respect for her in the store because they didn't her workers, her employees, they didn't give a fuck because he was still trying to talk shit. And I would have ripped them through that fucking drive-through fucking window. Because I'm from the old school shit where you keep talking your shit. I know you, one of these young little motherfuckers, I rip your ass through that little drive-through window into the motherfucking car, motherfucker, or the ground. Stop playing around. We don't play that shit. Ain't nobody, this is what I'm talking about, man. These motherfuckers is getting, COVID-19. That's what it did to everybody, COVID-19. That's what fucked everybody's, that whole shit, like the customer service, even on, like I said, stewardess ain't stewardess no more. They ain't passing nothing out. You know what I'm saying? If you pass after row 4, after that, motherfucker, it's a wrap. You ain't getting nothing. They ain't giving you a blanket, a sandwich, you ain't getting. They'll spit in a cup and bring it to you, but they ain't giving shit, yo. It's saving the money, man. Being rude and being fucked up, and customer service is saving money now.
Yeah,
like the companies are saving money with customer service. So what they're doing is, and this is going to lead us right into today's topic. Wake up, everybody!
Yeah,
wake up, everybody! Right into the topic. It's going to lead us into it. You know how we do it, smooth and professional. You know what I mean? But this is going to lead us right into it. So what they're doing with customer service is making the experience bad. It's like that fucking that skit that Dave Chappelle did with the copy cop. Remember that shit with copy cop, and they were being rude and shit on the phone, talking shit. Yeah, motherfucker. What? Hey, how can I help you? Hey, and you know what I mean? Walking up like, yo, we don't fucking copy shit here. You know what I'm saying? And just being rude. Yo, that's what we experiencing, and it makes you not want to go through shit. So then guess what? They're gonna put them with that because they already did the automated line. People hate that shit. You got to call up and press 1. If you want to talk to somebody in fucking department, press 2. If you want to get to the motherfucker that you need to get to right now, press like, yo, you got to go through all that shit. That shit's a fucking headache. But this is the thing. They're taking away jobs with robots. Exactly. So that's how they're doing it. They're allowing this. COVID-19 was the setback. People, that vaccine shit, take that motherfucker if you want. I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do what you want. I ain't gonna tell people what to do, but COVID-19 is how they're ripping customer service. They're gonna have it all fucked up. So you'll be like, they're gonna replace them with robots because a robot's gonna be much kinder than the fucking person that's the human being. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be like, yo, I'd rather deal with the fucking robot now. Yeah, because humans are fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's crazy because robots don't have any type of compassion. All they're doing is following the algorithm that was programmed into them. So whatever question you ask, they already programmed to give a response. He asked this question. There's 10 different responses you can give. Just like in Terminator. Remember, he was walking in the bar and all that shit on the screen. Woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah, this guy right here. He's about your size. You can wear his clothes. Get his clothes off of him. Right. That's all AI is going to do. And people are singing the praises of AI. But look, I'm telling you, just look at where we're headed, man.
Yeah, where we headed? Where we headed? See,
we headed that movie Elysium. I know y'all heard me talk about it before, but that movie Elysium, that shit is coming true. They already making a hotel space station.
Right? 2027.
That shit is going to turn into permanent. Yeah, they're going to turn that shit into permanent residences, and all the poor people going to be living down here working for the robots.
Just like fucking Total Recall.
Yeah.
Remember, you fucking couldn't even go outside, no air and all that shit. That crazy. It was like that. Like they were, living in Mars or some crazy shit.
Yeah. And y'all are going to see a couple of clips, man. These robots are getting more and more sophisticated. I mean, and they coming for your jobs. All right. And I want y'all to think about what they do in Walmart right now. Okay. You got the self-checkout line. You got 15 registers on there, self-serve, and you got one person overseeing that. So that's 15 jobs right there that's being covered by one person. And soon that job is going to be getting covered by a robot.
Boom.
But after y'all see some of these robots that we got clips of, they coming for y'all. They coming for every manual labor job, okay? Because look, companies, they look at you as eating into, if you're working for a company, they look at you as eating into their profits. And they sit there and they think, what could I do to get rid of Reef's job? What could I do so that I don't have to pay him, but I could still have the same service? And they sit there and they plot.
Right. And they can keep that fucking 75K or 150 fucking K or whatever fuck you making in their pockets. You right about that, man.
And they do that for 10 people, 20 people, 100 people. That's a nice hunk of change, they say.
That's a nice hunk of change.
So regardless of how you think, my job is great, my job is terrific, they really take care of me.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
They getting that money. More money.
They find a way to replace you. Soon as they find a way to replace you, you're walking out the door with that box. What happened? I was here for 15 years. What's going on? And you're going to see that your replacement robot walking right past you, and he doing your job 24/7, no union, no paycheck.
Don't need a break.
No break, nothing.
Yo.
You gotta see it.
Nah, yo, I see it. See, I seen it before anybody seen it before COVID-19. That was the main reason why, I appreciate every corporation, every company, everybody that I work for in my life. But there's nothing like doing your own thing. There is nothing like doing your own thing and you being responsible for the income and the outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You being responsible for it. That's what we have to get to, man, because like C's saying, and look where we're headed. Productivity is what we look for. And when you run a business, it's all about how can I make, all right, I got one guy that can make me $50,000 a year. He's making me $50,000 off his productivity. All right, but how can I get that one guy? All right, I'll hire, this is old school thinking. I'll hire 25 guys that can make me $50,000 a year. But they can make me $50,000, but out of that $50,000, I got to pay them $25,000. So now I'm losing $25,000 because I got to pay those 25 guys $25,000. So I'm losing that $25,000. All right, then Joe Blow comes up over with a fucking idea. Look, I got an fucking idea. What's the idea? AI. What does that mean? Listen, look, what we're going to do is fucking create a guy that can do exactly the same thing that your guy does, but we're going to make 25 of them so we can save our fucking money, that 25,000 we're losing. So the 50,000 we're making, we're going to fucking make and we're going to bank it. That's it. And then we'll have one fucking guy, Joe, that you hired. He'll keep his job. Seniority. He's been here for a fucking long time. He's going to keep the job. And he's going to watch some puppies for us. And we're going to cash, you know what I mean? And we'll give him an extra fucking 5,000 over the fucking 2 billion that we fucking make. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
listen, man. You're right. You never been wrong about that shit, man.
And what's happening is that the cost of making robots is becoming cheaper. Okay. Now they got this little robot dog, walks around just like a dog. He got sensors on him where he can detect smells. Got super hearing where he can detect sounds, and he's a security drone. But I think I've seen him. Yeah, he walks on all fours like a dog. How long do you think it's going to be before they decide, yo, I could put a fucking mouth on this dog and he could become a police dog?
No doubt.
And you know what? Police dogs will be losing their jobs too.
No doubt.
Because you know what? You ain't got to feed them. You ain't got to house them.
And the
you ain't got to take them
longer.
to the vet. You pay for them one time. I thought, looking at those drones, I thought, you know what? That's easy. 250, 300,000. Yo, right now, them dogs only cost 75,000. That might be 2 years worth of feeding a police dog.
In 10 years, that dog will be fucking $99.
Yeah. So it's
everything. It starts off because the material is so high because of what, you know what I mean? When they first manufacture something, it's so high and in the beginning. But after they find out, we can use this kind of part and this is cheaper and we can get it less this, and then we're buying in bulk, it drops the price. So yeah, that dog will be $99. It'll start off like 75,000 and it'll be $99. Everybody will have one of them shits.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I'm with you, yo. I'm with you, C, on this shit, man. And yeah, we seen this shit coming though. People, look, what we're saying is, and the reason why this episode is called Wake Up Everybody is because take control, grab the reins of your life, grab the reins of the motherfucking shit so you can control your destination, where you're going, where you're going to be at, 25 years from now, 20 that's years, right. 10 years from now. You know what I mean? Think about that. Everybody that's in their 40s, 65 is usually you're not, listen, I know, and that's what I tell people all the time. And I'm like, yo, listen, when you woke up this morning, you didn't want to you got up. But you wish you could fucking lay in the bed like, yo, it felt comfortable with you in the motherfucker. And you might have had a backache. But imagine at 65, 75 feeling that same shit. You think you're going to want to fucking get up and drag your ass into work? No, you're not. So wake the fuck up, everybody, and think about this shit and think about, like I call it, create or design your escape route. You need a route to get the fuck out. Like, Shawshank Redemption. That motherfucker was chilling. It took him some time, but he built an escape route. He fucking played the game. I do your shit. I got your taxes. I got you, Mr. Man. I'm gonna take care of you. You my buddy. And he fucking scratching away in that motherfucking wall, built a fucking hole, a tunnel and everything with a rock.
Yeah.
And just look at that though, with a fucking rock. So look how simple it is if you start now. I'm not telling you tomorrow fucking, I'm out of here, Johnny. I ain't telling you to fucking be out of here. I ain't telling you to just walk the fuck off. I'm not telling you to
leave without a plan, man. Don't leave without a plan.
You know, hey, listen, I did, but I just got I got a big kahunas. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what's your boy fucking Scarface call them? What do you call the balls? What the fuck is it?
Cojones? No,
it's not. It's the cojones, but he said something else. But bottom line is, yeah, I got big cojones, so I'm not. I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? And that sink swim mentality. But I'm not telling nobody to do that because I don't suggest that if you don't have a plan. Having a plan is better. You know what I mean? Because when I left, I had a year. I had to come up with a plan. If you got a plan, get your little rock, start motherfucking scraping that wall. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, check out Shawshank Redemption, man. A good movie. You know what I mean? Companies only care about the bottom line, not the workers. They only care about the bottom line. They don't care about your ass. And listen, and I'm not going to say that. Like I said, I work for a lot of great companies. DITW, we're partnered with a lot of great companies, a lot of good people. There's a lot of companies out there that are great, treat their employees great. I mean, really, really, they're like a family. And those companies, those are good companies to work for and to stay with because they're family oriented. You know what I mean? So they look out for their people. But it's rare that you come across those.
Very rare.
It's very rare. You know what I mean? It's very rare. And the reason why they're like that is because they started up from the bottom and they left a corporation to start their own. And they wanted to, they wanted to do something different. So like I said, you got a lot of companies out there that like that. Your average, them big ass $160 billion companies that be like, we got dough. I got dough. I got dough in different areas. Yo, for real. I got dough. Yo, when you got dough, do you really give a fuck about Susan and her kids? That's fucked up. You don't though, right?
Or like I said, you just sitting in that office and you like, Susan is a nice lady. She comes to work every day. She does the job well. She helps out with everybody. But you know what? I pay her too much.
That's right.
I need to find a way to get rid of Susan.
Right.
I could use that I could use her salary for some R&D. I could use her salary to pay for my vacation home. I got to find a way to get rid of Susan.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, they plotting. How can we get rid of Susan? And at first, they'll start with shit like, you know what? If we increase everybody's productivity levels by 10%, we could get rid of Susan.
Yeah. I've seen it.
We're going to have these motherfuckers over here start working their asses off. Well, they're already working their asses off, but we're going to need 110% from them now.
Right.
If we get 110% of them, Susan, we can get rid of.
Right, and keep that fucking whatever it is.
And don't get him. Look, they sit in the office and they plot this. Trust me. They sit in the office and this is a topic of discussion. How can we increase our profits? The first thing they talk about, how can we get rid of some of these workers? That's the very first thing. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's the very first thing they talk about. That is the very first thing they talk about when they talk about we got to find a way to increase profits. Why do you think on the stock market, when a company talks about they're filing Chapter 11 and they're restructuring the business, the stock goes up?
Right.
Because they're getting rid of workers.
Right.
Which means more profits.
More profits.
So whenever you hear a company getting rid of, this company is getting rid of 11,000 employees this year, the stock jumps because they know profits just increased. Y'all got to be able to see this. Y'all got to be able to see. Remember, we had a show, Seeing Past the Bullshit. This is some bullshit that you need to see past.
You need to see past, and the main thing is getting prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? Getting prepared and be ready for this because it's going to happen. They're not just giving out loans and all this shit just because, and giving all this money out just because, and you don't got to give it back. And they're allowing these big corporations, you don't got to give money back just because. They're not doing that just because. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason behind it because somebody pays for it. And guess who fucking pays for it? The people pay for it. You want a democracy? The people pay for it. That's who the fuck. That's it. And democracy really means democrazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Democrazy. The fucking, you say it like a Jamaican. Democrazy.
Democrazy, man.
Right. That's what a democracy is. Democrazy. I get it. Like, and I always say that shit, man. That's my favorite shit. I say I get it because I understand why the companies do what they do. I understand why the people do what they do. I understand why they look to others for help because they feel that, you know, it's a government for the people to help the people. But every time the government help the people, they got to take from the people, man. They will help you, but they have to hurt you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ever got an ass whipping, your mother loves you or your dad loves you and you get an ass whipping and she give you that love talk in the end. I didn't want to have to do this. Well, why the fuck did you still do it then, Ma? You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't want to, but I still had to. It's the same thing with the government, man. Yes, your daddy, Uncle Sam. That's why they call him Uncle Sam. And everybody know if you had an uncle that was fucked up, and this is the real and unapologetic, he was probably touching a little niece or somebody, you know, was fucked up. But you know, I didn't have anything like that. But I'm just saying, usually that's what goes on in fucking families, man. You see crazy shit. And bottom line, Uncle Sam is not fucking treating you right like you think, man. What do you think will help prepare people for what's coming?
Well, I think people got to get out of the mindset that they always have to work for somebody. If you don't have your own, when all of this comes down, you in trouble. You're just going to get stuck with whatever they got left.
If you're going to work for a company, you need to position yourself to be able to be at the higher ups. Because if you're at the bottom of the pole, I think it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Well, those jobs are going to be up for grabs too. Because why you think so? Yeah, I absolutely know so. Why you think they're pushing this AI so hard? Because AI makes decisions without compassion. If they program an algorithm that says, look, you just need to increase the bottom line. That's all it's going to do. It's not going to give a fuck about Susan. It's not going to give a fuck about nobody. You're going to have AI running corporations before it's over.
That's a little deep, see? That's the deep sea. I just said it, the deep sea. That's I'm telling you, man. So that's where you see it heading. That's where you see it heading.
I see it heading. Don't think that because
so you saying the corporate positions are going to be gone too.
Absolutely.
That's the deep sea right there.
You can get an algorithm to do anything that a human can do.
Right.
If you come up with an algorithm that says, you know what, this is the algorithm to run a successful corporation. That's all that algorithm is going to do 24/7. He's not going to need no sleep. He's going to make every decision based on what's good for the business, regardless of how many people get terminated, whatever. That algorithm is just going to follow whatever they program into it. And you're not going to need a person to do that.
You're going to need, I got what you're saying. I see where you're going with it. So there are going to be some positions in corporations because you're going to still need the programmers. So being in IT is you're going to need the people who build these robots. You know what I'm saying? And who help build the machines that build the robots. So there's going to be jobs, but it may not be. It's going to be a slim. What do you call it? Slim picking. Slim pickings.
Very slim pickings.
Slim pickings, right. Because you see, like some checkout, like you said.
As the robot washer. That's about it. Now you sitting there holding down
robot washer.
Doing your job.
Right,
that's about it. But I'm saying even that, they got, look at what's happening in Detroit.
The big thing is productivity. That's all they care about.
You got robots basically building most of the cars now.
Right,
and
right.
You do. People to sit back and think about, oh, the union is going to protect me. The union's not going to let this happen. You know what? When corporations realize how cheap it's going to become to have a robot do your job, that's the ultimate union buster right there.
Right, right.
Because they be like, okay, fuck it. Y'all strike. Go ahead and strike. I'll just move the robots in quicker to do your jobs.
Right.
And y'all stand out there picking it, and they still producing product and getting it out, and you not there. It sounds scary, but yo,
I mean, that's what we on here for. The Real and Unapologetic podcast is about bringing you all the shit. But we want to remove the fear. We don't want to fucking scare people. I don't want motherfuckers. Because listen, yo,
if you get prepared, you won't be scared.
Right. That's if you get prepared, stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to, stay ready. You don't got to get ready. Stay ready. You know what I mean? I took a picture a long time ago, a couple years back, and it was a picture of me laying in the bed with the laptop, and I said, stay ready. You know what I mean? Sleeping, and I had the laptop in my head like a pillow. So basically, sleep, think, dream, eat. This is the motherfucker. Whatever it is that you're going to do, your dream, sleep, think it, pee it, shit it, live it. You got to fucking do it. And it's time, man. It's time right now. And it hasn't ever been any clearer for anybody. If you look outside and see the world, when you go outside and you're outside, shit's changing, man. It's changing. The people are changing. The people are not as friendly. You know what I mean? Look, I love this shit. Watch. You see what something just came over me, motherfucker? Like, I just got something come over me. The mask. People are shutting the fuck up. They got masks covered up. Robots don't talk, right? They don't really talk. They're shutting the fuck up. So they're training you to just be used to just not fucking saying a word. And I watched a program with Amazon, and they said how Amazon is, they have the robots already working the aisles, doing all the picking, and there's somebody at the end of the aisle that just checks the boxes or something, and they don't allow workers to work together. So they just work it like an assembly line, and you don't get to talk and communicate with your friends and none of that shit no more. You can't be like, hey, Larry, none of that shit screaming over and over. Yo, this shit is, man, everything that's brought in. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I love America, the truth behind the American dream. What I think the American dream is, because you can do anything. If you think it up, you can fucking do it. And that's what America allows you to do. And they're thinking of shit, and what they do, like C saying, is that they're removing your job, but what they do is come up with a plan. So they move in, boom, COVID-19 shuts the whole fucking world down. And then, because it's going to be across the world, you know what I mean? This is going to happen across the world, all fucking corporations. And so it shuts the fucking world down. They make everybody, force people to wear masks, to live and work at home, to not come out of their home. So then I think that's how they continue to plan as well. You know what I mean? They have people like all this virtual working from home shit. It's keeping people used to being not going into fucking work. You know what I mean? So they ain't fucking. Listen, you get laid off at home, it's fucked up. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't bring you in, motherfucking. You usually get laid off at the work job. They're going to be laying motherfuckers off at home.
Yeah.
There ain't going to be no shootouts. No postal shit going on. You at home, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Send that fucking PC back.
That's it.
Yo, and it sounds fucked up. Yo, but listen. And I'm not saying that. Listen, like I said, like, people know this shit. You know what I'm saying, man? And this is everybody, man. So it has nothing to do with any race. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with that. It's about productivity for companies. And me, myself, I think that way. And that's why I couldn't work for another corporation, because I think like them. I understand why they do the shit they do in order to be comfortable, to be wealthy, to live healthy. You have to be very productive, and you have to be able to create multiple streams of income. You can't fucking just be. Nobody gets wealthy off a salary. It's capped. If you make $45,000 a year, $55,000 a year, that's what you're making every year. Until you reach out and say, all right, I'm gonna invest to this and turn that 55 into 155. I'm gonna take this and flip a couple houses. You got different streams coming in. But if you're just making 55 every fucking year or 75 every year, you got the same bills, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. You think it's changing because you go, oh, I'm making good money. But you got to understand the value of the dollar goes down every fucking year. The dollar bill is only worth like 4 fucking cents anyway. Yo, people don't know that. All this money this year, 2020 probably made the dollar fucking nothing. It's probably like fucking monopoly money. Prepare yourself. It's not about putting fear in nobody, but it's just about getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready. And I don't want to say something to you, because that's not the focus, man. The focus here on the Real Unapologetic is to, give you the real shit. Give you the real so you can be like, yo, okay, let me make some moves. I need to start thinking and start thinking better and start working better for you and your family. Because at the end of the day, corporations don't really give a fuck about you. Yes, they do. They appreciate you doing the work you do. They'll tell you that. They'll send you a fucking nice little beanbag for your work and shit. But at the end of the day, just think about it. Think about how many people got, and they were doing fucking excellent fucking work. They were very productive, came in on time, did their part, and they got laid off.
Yeah.
So they care to an extent with conditions and terms.
And to get prepared, not only, prepare yourself, prepare your family, do what you got to do to become a business owner, start your own business, have your own, buy some land, stuff like that. But I'm just saying, you got to prepare your mind for this too, because I want y'all to think about this, man. And I want y'all to start connecting the dots. Now, we done showed y'all the shared autonomous vehicles. Those are going to be vehicles that are just driving around on their own. Right now, it's just picking up passengers. But if they have the technology to do that, and I'm talking to Mr. FedEx driver and Mr. UPS delivery man, if they have the technology to do that, what makes you think that they're not coming for your job? FedEx and UPS employ millions, tens of millions of people in this country. Remember that robot Digit? They're teaching him how to deliver packages. So now you got an autonomous vehicle and you got Digit on the back of the truck.
Digit on the back of the truck.
What do you need your UPS delivery guy for now? And they can deliver packages 24/7. You know why? No union rules. You can work Digit until his wires erode. You can work Digit until his joints start falling off.
That goes for the post office as well, because Jeff Bezos, he wants the contract to deliver the mail. And I'm gonna be real, he can do it.
Yeah.
When Trump was there was a lot of dough going around, and I'm not gonna say it because I've sat down in some offices with people, and there was a lot of fucking dough going around where free money, free dough, lies and everything behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? And hey, don't worry about it. It's like that fucking scene with Eddie Murphy when he was a white dude and he walked into the thing to get the paper, and the dude goes, "Nobody's here. What are you doing, buddy? Nobody's here. Go.
You gotta pay. Go ahead.
Yo,
nobody's watching."
Right, that's how it is, man. But for real, we making a joke because like I said, I want y'all, to always have fun on the Real and Unapologetic podcast.
Your host,
But we want to give you the truth, man. We want you to open your minds up, open your eyes up, pay attention. Don't be blinded and get hit in the head and be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean?
Yep, we telling you right now. We telling you.
So what's up with this? See, democracy, bullshit. The U.S. is a plutocracy.
The U.S. is. You think about it, okay? Now, everybody passes the word. We're a democracy. We're a democratic. We're a democratic country.
Right.
A true democracy is run by the people.
By the people, right? That's what I was saying.
It's for the people and it's run by the people.
Right. Fubu.
That's not the case, man.
Right.
It's not the case. Now, a plutocracy is a form of an oligarchy. An oligarchy is when you have a few select individuals that are in charge of everything.
Right.
Okay? But they don't necessarily have to be rich. They could be a ruling family, whatever. But in a plutocracy, those select few are rich, and they're filthy rich.
Filthy rich, right?
They're the ones that actually control. They control the policy of the government.
Yeah.
Okay. They control the laws. They control everything, and that's what we have in this country. I mean, you see it every time the huge companies get a huge tax break. Why? Because that's what lobbyists are for. Mm-hmm. Lobbyists are the guys who basically go to Congress members and senators and are like, yo, so what can we do to make sure that you pass this bill? If you pass this bill, we'll be able to pump oil all the way from Alaska across historic sites, everything. If you pass this, we can make tons of money. How much do we got to give you to get this bill passed? That goes on every day.
Every day.
You want to believe that it doesn't, but it goes on every single day. Yeah. So now if a big company is paying the senators to make this decision in their favor, that's the definition of a plutocracy. You got the leaders of this huge corporation saying, hey, we need this done, get it done, however you got to get it done, and we're going to make it worth your while. So it's people, money, huh?
I said the corporations run this country.
Yeah. So don't get swayed by the word, oh, we live in a great democracy. We live in a plutocracy, people. Okay? And as long as these companies are making the laws, as long as they're allowed to lobby, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. They're not making decisions for you. They're making decisions for the companies. They're making decisions for the survival of the companies, not for your survival.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Start waking up. Start looking. Start digging into some of this shit if you don't believe me.
Yeah, do your research, man.
Yeah.
That's what we tell you on the Real and Unapologetic podcast. Do your research.
I want you to prove me wrong.
Yeah, make sure you leave comments. You hear something that don't make sense. Leave a comment. We'll discuss it. Leave a comment, like the video, dislike the video. We want you to do whatever you got to do. Put a thumbs up, thumbs down, do whatever you need to do on the video. You know what I'm saying? But especially leave comments. Definitely, you know what I mean? We would love to hear from you or you, the people, and what you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that this is a plutocracy or if you feel it's a great democracy, you tell us. You know what I mean? We would love to hear it, man, so we can, and definitely. We'll talk about it on the next episode of the Real and Unapologetic podcast. But all right, here we go. Best part of the show is it was got a cold up in fucking MKE up in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Up in Wisconsin. Yeah, it was fucking cold up there, yo. Fucking yeah, it snowed a little bit, like a little light flurries though, like real light, like not even, you don't even really see it. It was just a couple flurries. I came in, it was like 60, so it was a little warm. Fucking next day it was like 35. Shit's crazy, but yeah. So I got the little sniffies, but.
You sure you ain't allergic to dog or cat?
Yo, it could have been that shit, yo. One of them fucking, that was that lady, yo. She fucking somebody else shit up right now. She got in the Uber. That dude back seat is fucked up. Shit is fucked up, man. But yo, this is the real take. But I want to jump into the real take and see what's going on in the real take, being that we're talking about robots and everything. So,
yeah,
you know, we keep rolling into it.
I kept it in line with this show, man.
Right.
And you y'all go and look up this company, Boston Dynamics. And you know how we always say, oh, you know, movies predict stuff that's going to go on in the future and stuff.
Right.
You remember Terminator?
Yeah.
Yo, the stuff that Boston Dynamics is coming up with, I could see the Terminator happening, man. I mean, the robots that they're putting together, man, what these robots can do now. I'm just like, imagine 10 years from now. I mean, they got robots that are walking just like humans. They doing flips. They jumping from box to box. It's crazy. Once y'all see these clips, y'all are going to be like, holy shit. But, yo, it's amazing what they're doing, man. When you see the clips, you're going to be like, yo, that's all I can say, man. This shit blew my mind.
And amazing to see, right? So anyway, see, usually got all these fucking words, and he's don't got these words on this shit.
I'm at a low
check that. Yeah, check this clip out. So now we're gonna roll into the rear review with C. What we got? C? What's up?
Now you know my cousin put me on this exercise program, and you know, so I wanted to add some weights to it. But yo, you look around, and okay, you know what? You might be only able to use, you know, the 25-pound weights here, and you got 50 pounds, and you got to go out and get like 16 different sets of dumbbells, man.
Right.
Yo, they got this joint called the Power Block. Yo, real simple to use. I got the 100-pound set, so each dumbbell has a max of 50 pounds, and it's as simple as just pulling the pin out, popping it back in, and you're good to go. I think the set that I got, like I said, it maxes out at 50 pounds each dumbbell, but you can go from like 5 pounds all the way up to 50 pounds for each dumbbell, man.
Oh, nice.
So, you don't gotta get the rack, and you gotta have 16 sets of dumbbells, and
right.
You know, $399. That's the cheapest I've seen it.
$399.
$399 for the set, and 50. They got a 90-pound set where each dumbbell
goes that on
up.
Amazon?
Yeah, on
Amazon again, baby. Every time, everything we put out on this show is Amazon. Right, Jeff Bezos again, he doing it again. Yo, all right. So that was C with the power blocks. Check out the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Check out Amazon, $3.99 at Amazon.com. You know what I mean? Amazon. If you got Amazon Prime, you probably get that shit the next day. You know what I mean? Get that shit the next day. So, yo, yeah. That's how we doing it. So now we roll into the fuck up of the day. I see something that I was into back in the days. You know what I mean? BMX, and it says BMX.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a question though, dude. Yeah, because you used to be into it. I mean, did you inspect your bike and stuff before you did a trick, or you went out or did whatever you was going to do? You know,
you check your bike. You know, you always check your bike. Check and see, boom, the cranks. You check the wheels and make sure your shit is locked in. You know, your shit is sturdy. If it felt a little loose, you would tighten it up. You always hit it up, oiled it up. You always did something. But cases that I you know, it's true story. I had a frame that had a crack underneath it. So one day I go out to hit this dirt jump, and to do the Superman air where you fucking your feet are off, but the bike is up this way. And I landed, and the fucking frame cracked in half.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's shit that you can check, and there's shit that you can't check. Because if you have a little small, like a hair crack, you land too hard, you fucked.
You done.
You done.
I don't know what you call the trick, but he was riding along, and then he hopped up onto this rail. I guess riding the rails on the, I don't know what you call them things, in the front wheel and the back wheel.
The pegs.
Yeah, the pegs. He riding the pegs along the rail. And then he went.
So he's doing the peg run. Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the rail, he went to pop off.
Oh.
And the handlebars just came off in his hand.
I know that feeling.
Like this. He ain't have no helmet. Luckily, he didn't bust his head.
No, but let me tell you something about BMXs, man, is that when you do it long enough, you're like fucking Spider-Man on that bike because you can land the way you want to fucking land. So we never wore helmets and shit on a lot of shit. Like hitting the ramps, you wore helmets, but when you street riding, doing that peg riding and shit, you don't have no helmet. So I've had plenty falls. You in the fucking air, you come down and you learn to land like with your shoulder, with your elbows down so it don't hit your head. I mean, you become skilled in that motherfucker.
Well, he need to build up his skill because this cat landed.
He fucked up. Ooh, he fucked himself up.
Hard.
But no, some of those
he was all right. He was all right, but whew.
Yeah, some of those you try to land on your feet, but you fuck yourself up. You get fucked up. I mean, you got dudes like Matt Hoffman who broke every bone in his body. Yo, he broke every fucking bone in his body, dude. That dude was ridiculous with the shit. That's why I said you got cats, you break bones, you fucking sprain shit, you end up fucked up. Like I dislocated my shoulder. I still got the fucking bruise. I grinded like a fucking block on my shoulder. Shit came out of socket. Like to this day, the shit's still fucked up. It's like the shit's fucked up. BMX fucks you up. BMX fucks you up. It fucks you up. It's a hard. Yeah, I wanted to play football. Funny shit. I wanted to play football. I was fast, right? And the coach was like, yo, my mom wouldn't let me play. She was nervous and shit, but she let me fucking ride BMX. I'm like, that was worse. You get fucked up in that sport. Like you get fucked up. But yeah, so that was the fuck up of the day. So what we got on Get the Fuck Out of Here? What's going on there?
This shit is incredible.
Oh shit! I just heard a cat doing crunches.
Y'all are not gonna believe it. Yo, this might be Wayne's cat. Yo, it might be Wayne's cat. Yo, we got this cousin bodybuilder. Yo, he always working out, man. This might be his cat, man.
Yo, dead serious. Oh, when we say always working out, we be on a fucking virtual call in the McDonald's. This motherfucker got a dumbbell, motherfucker, like this in front of it. Like, yo, order, motherfucker. Order. You want a double cheeseburger? Not a double dumbbell. Fucking guy. No, man. But yo. So when y'all check out this clip, y'all just going to die laughing, man. This shit is hilarious, man. But the cat got his feet braced up under the car, and he's seriously doing crunches, man. Underneath the car, got his feet braced up, holding his feet solid. Oh, man, that's funny, crunches.
Right, he learned that shit from somewhere.
Yo, fucking Wayne's cat. Yo, fucking. That's the get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Cat doing crunches. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy, yo. You know what I mean? All right. So we roll into the end of our session. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We're going to give you some possible solutions to the issues that were addressed. And what I want to say, basically, man, is stay ready so you don't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. And research everything. Everything people tell you, everything, research it. Check it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's something you want to get into, if it's something that you're afraid of, stop being afraid of the unknown. All these companies that are out here, they're not greater than you. The guy that started the organization, nobody's smarter than you. They were just not afraid to face the unknown. They were like, fuck it. I don't know what's there. You know, and me and C always talks about how we did the podcast. This is Steve's first day in the new studio and shit. Listen, the whole other fucking 14 episodes we shot, he was doing virtual backgrounds. So it's all about facing the unknown. You know what I'm saying? So wake up, man. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can fucking do it, man. But you got to literally stop dreaming. and wake the fuck up. And that's all I got to say.
That's it. That's it. That's why we titled this one, Wake Up Everybody. This one wasn't about race. It wasn't about, gender.
No, but see, it's like when I saw this on the content plan, I was thinking school days, like, wake up! You know what I mean? Like, that shit took me there, yo. When I seen this fucking content plan, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Fucking Lawrence Fishburne back in the days in school days. And if you've never seen that movie, check that movie out.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, people just get prepared, man. Prepare yourselves. I mean, if you know something is coming, and like I said, that's part of our jobs here, is that we want to keep you all informed. We don't want y'all to get, surprised by anything. So just prepare yourself. If you've always wanted to start your own business, look, now's the time to do it, because the way it's going, you're going to have your own in order to keep from being a slave again. And I'm not talking about black slaves. I'm talking about every poor person, even middle class people got to worry now, because that's what it's going to come down to. And I know, Reef is always saying, we're not here to scare you. We're not trying to scare you. But you know what? Sometimes it takes you being scared before you take action. And if that's what y'all need to take action, then yeah, I want to scare the fuck out of y'all. Yo, but it's coming. It's coming.
Listen, I ain't gonna be on C shit and scare y'all, because I'm gonna be real. It's me against the world. You better listen to that Bump That Pop.
That's it.
Me against the world. Bump That Pop, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen. But I agree with C on that. You do it takes fair. You got to be afraid to go through it. But let me tell you something. If you ever watched The Gladiator, what made what's his name? What's his name? Morpheus. What's the fucking dude name?
Maximus.
What made Maximus one of the best fighters was that he was courageous. It wasn't that he wasn't scared. And that's what courage is being scared but continuing moving forward. That's all courage is that you're fucking scared out of your mind, just like back in the days. And that's why we got to bring back the shit that we used to do, like the horror house, the scary house and all that shit, because you will be scared to shit to go in, but your cousins are pushing you in, and you or when you had to walk in haunted house, you will be scared, but the courage that you had to go through the whole fucking house is what made you brave. And that's why the girls held on to your arm. You know what I'm saying? You be fucking walking through with the girls on your arm and shit, holding on to you and shit. Because you were, it wasn't that you wasn't scared, like, yo, you didn't know what was coming around the corner and shit, but you were just courageous, like, we gonna get through this shit. Boom. That's all you guys gotta fucking do, man.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game. I'm with it. You be scared, but keep fucking moving forward.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo, wake up. Wake up! Yo, again, this is Reef and C on the Real and Unapologetic podcast, episode number 14, and we out. So one of the rants that I had today on top of the fucking cat lady, polar bear lady, was your boy Young Jock buying a fucking beard. You do not buy yo, let me tell you something. The reason why I say that, because I'm a real part of, they call that shit the beard games and all this shit, and people doing it for whatever reason, but I had a beard since I was like fucking 7, yo. But yo, real shit, I had a beard, and this shit is I just keep my beard is my fucking thing, man. So I take it personal. It's like when I see and I'm being real, when I see a dude wearing a Yankee cap, and you not from NY, I take that shit personal. Like, you rock that hat, you got to rock that hat the right fucking way.
That's right.
You don't just fucking throw that hat on, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't with the hunky dory shit. Throw that Yankee on and represent the right way. So when you rock the beard, you can't fucking rock a beard, yo. That ain't like titties or an ass, man. Young Jock, what are you fucking doing, man? You fucking up. I feel like, yo, student paid in full. Like, when he was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You know what I mean? You fucking up like, you don't buy a beard, yo. Dude, you buy a beard. You buy a fucking teddy bear.
This boy coming though, man. As soon as cats, you see the cats is getting weaves now. You know that, right?
Yeah, I seen that, but come on, cuz
weaves, yo.
Cuz you buying a fucking beard though, yo. What the fuck, man. Yo? What about the cats that we really grow this shit, groom this shit? This is my shit, yo. Yeah. I put work into this bitch. Like I get motherfuckers, my beard, just real shit. I done been in hair shows with this beard. I done maybe 5 fucking different hair shows where cats want to fucking, because my beard grows in full. Thanks to Pops, you know what I mean? Gave me the beard. Moms didn't give me the beard. Hopefully, I'm glad for that shit. But, Pops gave me the beard. But, yo, you don't fucking buy this beard, yo. This is a personal right here. Young Jock, I'm coming for you, yo. Don't buy these take that beard off. You don't get to rep this beard, yo.
You didn't earn that
shit. You know how many cats come up to me and be like, yo, I wish my beard grew like yo, I wish I had the beard. Because I get it. You want a beard. You don't buy this beard, yo. This is not, I know bitches let bitches get titties, and the girls that really got real titties and asses and shit probably look at them like, that ain't your shit. I'm in the gym all day long working for that ass and them titties. You don't buy beards, yo.
Yeah.
You don't buy beards. Dudes don't do this shit. I see dudes now buying 6-packs. What the fuck are you doing buying a 6-pack, yo? Like, where's the work ethic at? Cuz.
Cats is lazy, man. Cats is lazy.
Yo, but I get it. You're all right. All right. Reefer's going crazy on the fucking 6-pack. Maybe you don't want to work for the fucking 6-pack, but you're going to disrespect the beard?
Come on.
I don't fuck with that. See, Young Jock, I was cool, motherfucker. He had one hit and shit. What was the hit?
Here we go again.
What was his hit? You remember his shit? Fucking Young Jock shit. We'll play his shit for you. But Young Jock shit, that track, he had one fucking cool track in the fucking back in the days, you know what I'm saying? When you was out partying and shit. He done lost the respect, yo.
He lost all this credit.
He lost that respect right there, yo. I'm done. This is that they talk about the beard gang shit. They talk. This is the beard. I do the beard. You don't buy a beard, yo. You can fucking get you a toupee.
With him, that's it.
I'm done, yo. He fucking lost me on that shit. You don't buy a beard because you don't fucking buy a beard, yo. And because you don't buy the fucking beard, yo. That's all I gotta say, because I seen that shit. I'm like, that was the other fucking rant. So you got him doing that shit, and then you got your boy, fucking what's your dude, Michael Strahan,
fixing his gap.
Why? The fuck is wrong with these people, man? I mean, I get Mike. Thanks, man. I got a guy, man. You want to leave all the honeys to me? That's but. The fuck are you doing now? People are like, yo, that's April Fool's Day. I'm like, nah, he's really doing this shit. These motherfuckers are getting that fucking insecure. I don't know if it's an insecure thing or.
But I'm saying he waited 50 years, yo.
Yo, that's what I mean.
He's been waiting for 50 years. Why do it now? What came across that he all of a sudden he got to get this done?
Yo, that's the beard. He like Young Jock bought a beard. This nigga said, I want to put the tooth in the middle. This is where we at. We at a place
maybe you have one of them girls with the thick hair down there, and he got some teeth and
shit, like some hair in this fucking thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, maybe, but yo, that's what we in art of. Yo, that's what AI is, artificial intelligence.
That's it.
We're going into the artificial shit, I guess. That's what it's all about. Artificial. Everybody, fuck it. I'm gonna go give me some I'm gonna get him out. What the fuck I'm gonna buy, yo? I buy me some fucking elbows, yo. I'm gonna get bigger elbows, yo. I want a bigger fucking. I'm tired of hitting my fucking elbow and then get the little funny bone shit. I want to get the elbow with no funny bone. Like I'm gonna buy a fucking elbow with some.
Dude, we just got to go back in the day, man. Remember when you used to wear the mock neck and people was like, "Is that a real mock neck?" And they grab your shit
and try to see if it come out.
We need to do the beard check.
Yo, just pull your shit off.
Grab his shit.
Right, but yo, he bought a beard, but I think it stays in because it do the yo. But come on, man. That's crazy. You don't come from this shit. Yo, you can't do it. That's like me turning fucking Indian or something. Like the Indians ain't gonna respect me, and I become like I'm talking about the Indians from India, and I put the dot on my head, and I fucking start wearing the shirts, and I color my skin to be like they'll be like, oh,
what are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why would I start? Yo, for real, like if I became a fucking Indian from India. You don't buy the beard, man. You don't buy. I mean, Mike, I let you slide. You want to fix your gap? You got the right to do that. Young Jock don't get off. You don't buy fucking beards, man. So you heard it on the Real and Unapologetic. You don't buy beards, and that's it. Any other cat that's buying beards, you get the lame motherfucking stamp. Boom. You get the fucking lame stamp, man. On the Real and Unapologetic, we stamping you with the lame stamp. You don't fucking buy the beard, yo. That's some shit. Cut. See, tell them, yo, man. They don't want this shit go forever. Get the fuck out of here, man. You don't buy no fucking beards.